This is not a novice fighter.
In the first round, you saw a little bit of that inside movement.
Good.
Oh, wow. A big right.
Fighting the taller Cely Diaz. Right.
The inside,
good move.
but
Good
not
punch
really
off the
punches.
move. Right.
Missing is Christopher. And let me tell you something. It looks like Cely slowed down just a bit, getting caught again with that overhand.
All right, so don't make fun of Heather. Let's see what Cely does on the inside.
Short again with those jabs. Oh, and another. All right, Cely Diaz in the red from Brotherhood Boxing, and you got Christopher. Yeah, Cely, and then you have Christopher Cely from WTF.
Cely.
Christopher in the blue corner.
Say
blue
what?
gloves. Yeah.
Where's he from?
He's WTF.
Your referee in charge is Cassie O'Connor.
All right, Cassie the Queen.
Yeah, Cassie.
We know we're gonna get some lecturing because she's gotta.
She's tough.
She's gotta learn these people on the rules.
That's right.
Oh, we got a big height disparity syndrome going on right over here.
Yes.
All right, so Cely is the taller fighter in the red corner, and Christopher Cely from WTF is in the blue corner. And Christopher Cely, thank goodness, has a dark colored shirt. And Cely gives up his height immediately and comes right down to Cely's level.
Yeah, I never understood that, but catching Cely with that right is Christopher Cely with that overhand right again. That seems to be the punch. That seemed the go-to punch for a lot of the shorter guys coming in with that overhand right. Just
and look at Cely. He's got all kinds of movement.
I like Cely the way he moves around the ring, moving very well, very effective around the ring.
He's got to be careful, though, because Cely's punches have some ominous intention in them.
Oh, big right. Again by Cely catching Cely.
Did you see that? That was nice. First, he hit him to the body with the right and then came upstairs with the right. So he went over with one hand.
Very fast paced this one.
Wow, look at Cely.
Cely moving around very well around the ring.
Cely does not look like a novice fighter.
Let me tell you something. He's locked in, Dave.
Yeah, he is.
He's locked in.
He's got the distance. He's negotiating the distance
very
with clarity.
Yes, he is. He looks like a bullfighter in there, just taming this big bull.
Wow,
doing a very good job at it.
Well, this is not a normal novice fight. Look at Cely.
Cely switching, then going back to the conventional.
Boom, and again with that. That's an interesting combination Cely's throwing. He's throwing a right hand to the body and then a right hand over the top as a combination.
And let me tell you something. It looks like Cely slowed down just a bit, getting caught again with that overhand right. With a straight left, moves right out of the way, does Christopher Cely. I'm liking Christopher and his movement.
How can you not? This is very exciting.
This guy's very good. I'm sure you're going to see this guy
boom
in this tournament further if he goes through this fight. Cely trying to figure him out, throwing a jab, coming short. Again with the jab, coming short with that straight right as well.
And this is so interesting. This reminds me of Gervonta Davis. So the height disparity syndrome is on full display. And Christopher Cely is telling you how it's done.
Wow.
That is great. That is great.
Wow. Did you see that?
That was good.
He's like, I was going to say something about Christopher Cely. Guy moves like the Matrix, man.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, listen. We got Gervonta Tank Davis, who's one of the big fighters right now, signed by Floyd Mayweather, who's making moves. And Gervonta Tank Davis is short.
Yes, he is.
Right. And this
a lot of power.
Right. And how you handle the height disparity syndrome is not always coming in. Sometimes it's staying on the outside. And when you get that tall guy reaching, then you pop in. Or when you get him, off balance and not ready to go, then you pop in. And you're showing all his angles. It's beautiful.
Dave Fleming says that both of them got swag, and you know what? Yes, they do. They both do have swag. It's just that it looks like Christopher Cely has a little bit more swag than Cely Diaz
absolutely.
At this point.
And let's give Cely Diaz credit. He's staying to his game. He's throwing jabs. And he's throwing hard punches. So Chris Cely, he's fooling around like that. But if he gets caught by one of these punches from Cely Diaz, it could be trouble.
Yes, it is. And okay, so we start the round number 2. And again, more of the same. Christopher Cely going to the body of Cely. Cely firing off that jab, coming short with a 4-punch combination. Not really very effective. Not really catching Christopher Cely.
Right. And by the way, Cely started the round off as a lefty. Now he's back to a righty. Right.
And that big overhand right again by Christopher Cely.
Right. And also a good left hook by Cely. Cely's starting to show a left hook now.
And Cely with his arms down, using more of his
he's
footwork to get out of. Yeah, he's very comfortable.
He just understands the art of negotiating distance. He's got Cely's punch measured. He's staying just outside of the reach of it, and when he makes his moves, and he shifted. This guy is pretty amazing. So this guy has a lot of boxing skill and talent. Christopher Cely does.
Yes, he does.
You know,
good footwork.
Right.
Getting out of the way of Cely. Again, Cely throwing that left, but missing.
Right, and now on the inside. And this is interesting. Let's see what Cely does on the inside. He didn't throw too many punches on the inside. So as short as he is not an inside fighter, Christopher Cely isn't. He is more of a timing and rhythmic fighter.
Well, in the first round, you saw a little bit of that inside movement.
Good.
And again, now on the inside, but
good
not really
punch
throwing punches.
Right.
Missing is Christopher Cely, catching with just a glancing right, overhand right, is Christopher Cely. Cely really not finding anything clean to hit him with. And now they're tangled up as referee splits them apart.
This is really interesting to me to see Cely fight.
I'm telling you, it's like a matador and a bull.
Right, and Cely is doing good. This is a good fight for Cely.
But what I'm seeing here, though, Dave, is not only is the matador, he's also fighting like a bull. The guy's coming in, rushing, and he's amazing.
What's interesting about Chris Cely is, for a guy that short, when he gets on the inside, he does not fight on the inside. He's more of a pocket fighter, meaning that he likes to fight at a distance where they both can hit each other, but he's kind of inside of the long arms of Cely. And
yeah, exactly. You want to follow up that thought, Dave?
Right. So this is really, really interesting to me. So, my pen.
Oh, he dropped it. Okay. We got a little technical difficulty here. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, the technical difficulties, my pen. So we got Ms. Heather Hardy stepping in with us. How you doing, Heather? Okay. And just to get it clear, you know, Heather's, you know, she's making a living for herself. She's not wearing pleather anymore. She's wearing leather. All right, so don't make fun of Heather. Oh, and a good punch over there. And Heather, we have an interesting height disparity syndrome, as like we like to call it on Punk Life Chronicles. We have the shorter Christopher Cely fighting the taller Cely Diaz. And Cely Diaz has a lot of power, but Christopher Cely has unbelievable timing. And he's punching off of these crazy moves that he's doing.
That little one could fight a little bit.
Yeah, he does not look like a... All right.
Sorry.
We're going to put you in the crowd if you start oohing and oohing like this, Heather. All right? All right. And...
Yep.
An 8 count, right.
Standing 8 count.
I think they called... I think I heard the ring, the bell. All right.
Oh, wow. A big right by Christopher Cely, trying to take advantage, and again, nice hook.
He's busting his ass.
And again, another standing 8 count for Cely Diaz. And pouring it on was Christopher Cely. And let's see what he does right now after this 8 count. And a big right again by Cely. Cely trying to fight him off, but missing, just coming up short again with those jabs. And another 2-punch combination, and that's it. That's the end of the round.
Wow.
That's the end of the fight.
Wow.
That is a TKO by Christopher Cely.
And I want to know what makes this guy a novice guy. This is not a novice fighter.
This was a novice fight?
Yeah, this is 141 novice. This is not a novice fighter. I don't know what that was, but Christopher Cely is not a novice fighter.
That's amazing.
I mean, he might be one of these gym rats that doesn't have fights, you know. But that was not a novice fight.
No, not at all. All right, so joining us here.
Let me introduce you.
Like Chronicles.
Right, it's Heather Hardy. She's a champion of what division?
The featherweight.
Featherweight.
And what world champion.
And what is that in the women's? I don't even know the weight.
126 pounds.
So it's the same. It's the same. They keep the weights.
Yep.
I don't know. I thought they kept the weights a little bit different.
It's the same weight classes. It's different from boxing to MMA. So MMA, the 126 pounds division, I think it's the lightweight division. But in boxing, it's 126 pounds is featherweight.
All right. Okay. All right. So I thought it was a little bit different. I was wrong. Speaking of the height disparity syndrome, you're usually taller than your opponents, right?
Yeah, I'm a taller fighter at one time.
Okay. All right. So this was interesting because the taller fighter was at a disadvantage because they were a little bit slower and didn't understand the distance right now. I mean, this guy, Christopher Cely, just walked through that distance, got on the inside. Not so much on the inside that was fighting on the inside, but inside the pocket where he had the advantage of having the shorter arms and getting there quicker, you know. So I don't know. He's not a novice fighter.
All right, let's go up to the ring for the official announcement from John Heffernan.
Out of the blue corner, represented by World Strength 5, Christopher Cely.
All right, now we're getting the big boys coming in.
Yeah, all right, so while we're doing that, we're going to take a quick commercial break, Dave. We got
all right.